It's 100 years since Prince Borghese and 4 other drivers raced 8,000 miles from China to France, and we are with 130 antique cars trying to do it again. Their owners have paid £35,000 each to enter, and the race stops every night like the Tour de France. We're following 5 video diarists. There are the Itala boys. Their car's a load of trouble, but Adam and Jonathan would sooner laugh than cry. The Geordie lads. Joe is a television chef and Bob has a pub. He bought the pub after being banned from it. There are the Aussies. Andrew invited his dad to drive him to Paris, and here they are. There are the 2 fast ladies. Pamela likes the accelerator, Nicola prefers the brake. And there's baby driver, petite Michele from Manhattan. She's with Dan from the Midwest. Michele's the driver, and that's the way she likes it. And I'm Jack Pizzey, and I'm on the race, trying to understand what's going on. We're still in Russia, which means we're not allowed to race, and in one long day, we make it from Moscow to St. Petersburg.
I think you're excited now,
It's a cool
Mr. T.
I'm always excited.
Yeah, you're a little bit less anxious now. Look at this city. Look at the architecture here. Well, look at that. Wow.
We're here, although it's hundreds of miles off the route to Paris, because Prince Borghese came here. He did attend a dinner given by car enthusiasts, but some say he actually came to pick up a new car. Either way, whether the prince was cheating or just socializing, we're glad he came, because St. Petersburg is really something. The city was intended to be seen from the water. On the way to the tour boats, Mick sees brides posing for wedding pictures.
It must have been very spectacular to see where the Tsar may have been or walked or whatever. I think it's awe-inspiring to me, coming from the colonies, the first time being in Europe proper, if you can call this Europe proper, is overwhelming. I didn't think that it would be so spectacular. I thought of, you know, a few buildings, maybe on an island with water around it in the canals, but no, this is great. This is absolutely, you know, great. I'd rather come back here than to Moscow, because Moscow was just not in the same league, yeah. I feel. Great. I really don't know what to say, you know? I can go into tears or something, but I won't. But, you know, purely from an outside point of view, it's spectacular. I've yet to see, you know, grandeur like this anywhere else.
In World War II, the Nazis planned to wipe this city from the face of the earth. For nearly 900 days, they blockaded the place and stopped food coming in. Around 1 million people died. That's more than were lost by America and Britain together in the whole of World War II. People ate rats, pets, leather belts, the paste behind their wallpaper, and each other. A local poet wrote, "In mud and darkness, hunger and sorrow, where death like a shadow trod on our heels, we were so happy at times, breathed such turbulent freedom, that our grandchildren would envy us." In a tourist market, Mick and I are curious about what sort of life ordinary Russians have at the moment. A stallholder who's a geologist wonders if she could escape.
If you go to Australia, you'll get any work you want as a geologist.
How do people make a living here? How do people live?
Well, basically they trying to work as much as possible. I don't know, people who can, they give their flats to somebody to rent it. I don't know, some people have a few jobs, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, surviving somehow.
It's before your time, but do you get the impression that life is better or worse since communism came to an end?
Well, my mom always says this because, you wouldn't die of hunger during communism. And now, if you're not able to survive yourself, nobody will take care of you.
Really?
Capitalism.
It's ruthless.
If you're not able to move and solve your troubles somehow, then nobody will do this for you. Nobody will find a job for you. It used to be, you finish in your university, and then government says to you, okay, you can go there, and there to work there. Now, if you will not find anything, sure, it was completely different. I mean, there was less of worries, I think, for people. Okay, you can't go abroad, okay, you can't buy jeans, okay, you can't buy Coca-Cola, but you will be okay somehow.
Looking back on our time in Russia, most of us found the big Russian cities a bit intimidating, a bit lawless. Guidebooks actually warn you against the police. They'll stop you, demand your passport, and then want cash for some imaginary mistake in it. And when it comes to dealing with hotels, our organizer found them pretty crooked.
Absolutely terrible. Compared to Mongolia and China, the Russians aren't efficient, but they've put making money in front of service. We've had an awful time with them right the way through, and the competitors have.
What sort of thing?
Well, everything we ask for help with, like can they find us a garage, can they find us a taxi? We found out later they've quadrupled the charge and taken a huge cut themselves.
Even the laundry service was crooked in our hotel. One driver's laundry came back in the middle of the night with a demand to pay over $300 for a few shirts and vests.
4 o'clock in the morning, there was a loud banging on the door, and lots of open up, and I thought, oh, what's all this about? And I went to the door, and I opened it, be faced by 3 very large, very intimidating sort of security guys in black suits, with the sort of the matron of the house standing behind them. And they sort of, pay. I said, look, hold on, we're asleep. I'll pay in the morning, I've agreed with the hotel, we will pay in the morning. No, pay. And this was all going on in the corridor, and we'd obviously making a bit of noise. And Nigel, who was asleep in bed, was obviously woken up and just thought it was just hotel guests, sort of drunk or whatever in the corridor. And he wandered in a sort of sleepwalk to the door, which was open, and I was sort of in the corridor, and he didn't really recognise me or what was happening. He said, look, guys, just be quiet, and sort of swung the door shut in this guy's face, who was a man I'd met earlier downstairs and had the conversation, and he went just mad, simply mad. And I thought the hinges of the door were going to come off. He slammed it back, catching Nigel in its face, and he banged Nigel up against the wall. I said, and he said, you pay. And it was really frightening. Really very frightening indeed.
On the way out of Russia, on the road to the border with Estonia, most of our drivers reported that they'd been stopped by cops who tried to get money out of them.
The guy pulled us off, and he wanted to have 1 million rubles, and I told him to fuck off.
Now we're into the Baltic states. We've shaken off the dull weight of Russia, and the Itala boys aim to have a bit of fun. Jonathan seems to have joined the Air Force.
Well, what have we here? There's the pilot. He's going up to his jet. Oh! There he is, moving the chocks. Can he get in? Oh! He's going to try another one now. What are you doing?
Here comes the local chief of police. Good landing. Local chief of police just landed to come and give us a ticking off.
The whole rally changes gear now. We've been in zombie mode, cruising across Russia, trying to get out, and I don't think anyone wants to be rushing back. We've had a very frustrating time at times. So, yes, Petersburg's been beautiful, but it's been very hard on the cars, and there hasn't been very much competition, so now it's all going to matter, and the whole leaderboard could change. Classification is important, people worry about their medals, and worry about what cups they're going to win, and it's all going to change when we get into Estonia, because the fantastic motor club here are going to do wonderful things for us, and we've taken over miles and miles of forests. And it's important everybody sees it, because this could be some of the best tracks we've ever been offered.
Getting ready to go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you.
You thought that was oncoming.
That was bloody oncoming.
But it says turn left at T onto main road, so I don't know whether you're doing that before or after.
Am I on gravel or road? Can I get past him?
Go.
That was nice of him. I don't know what's up round this bend here. I don't even know which way it's going. It's going left. Okay, down into third. Braking, off brakes. Are you enjoying this, Nicola, or are you terrified?
I would say I'm slightly terrified.
I'm enjoying myself.
I'm enjoying it, but I'm just out of my depth, I would say.
Talk to me, Johnny.
This is pretty good.
You saw it on that wheel like you're bloody driving a fucking tractor with no steering box.
Always got 2 hands on the wheel.
I know.
Anytime.
Like 2 to go. Like 1 to go. Somewhere.
And here it is.
Here, stop. Stop! Can't walk as fast as we were driving. Goes round to a nearly 90 right-hander. Go round the corner. And there you see her. Right in the ditch near the trees. There she was. And I can hear a car coming, so I'm just moving over to the side. She doesn't look like she's got too much damage. There was no major bang, just a few cracking small branches. But here's the car, moved out the way here. And here's the car. Got the OK board out to tell people that we're okay. There's no one in here. But yes, there's the light. Damage.
So, how was it for you?
Not too good. When you see a group of trees coming towards you, it's not very good at all.
So what did you do after I helped you out the car?
Well, it was before you helped me out of the car, when you'd gone to get help, and I could hear another car behind me. I was just like, I'll just turn the ignition on and go beep, 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 so they know that something is around that corner, because I didn't really appreciate being bumped into from the back. I still had my seatbelt on just in case, but no, it was really good when you came back and said everything's okay and we'll
So
get back out
what was
the
the
car.
first thing you did when you got out of the car then, having had
Thank you
such
very
an
much.
ordeal?
Yes, well, I went to visit the toilet. The outdoor toilet. It's very nice and green.
I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. It's mine. I'm very sorry, Nicola, for crashing the car. This is my penitent face.
Pamela and Nicola in the little Sunbeam Rapier. They had an off and into a ditch. It looks as though it was a soft landing on the second time section. They're a bit shaken up, and hopefully we'll hear about them later on tonight.
Andrew and Mick are almost at today's finish. They're still in line for a gold medal in Paris because ever since Peking they've managed to be on time at every start and every finish and every checkpoint in between.
Stop, boy. Okay, stop. Bring it down. Bring it down. Okay, Dad. And that's it, people. Hope you've enjoyed that. We have.
Well, we just came to a dead stop, and you can see the skid marks further up the road. The back wheel's just locked. And so we're not sure what the problem is, whether it's the differential or whether it's the gearbox or a combination of both. We really don't know.
Well, we've done our gold. We've done our gold.
I was trying not to say that, but
that's
we
reality.
probably have. No gold medal.
Yeah, but we wouldn't mind getting to a major centre and to have the work done. I know it'll be a rest day there in the day after tomorrow. Try and be mobile with everybody else. It looks as though we've either stuffed the gearbox or the diff or both. And we're now being towed by the passing film crew to our hotel for the night.
Oh.
Isn't it a bit sad?
Sad.
Now take a photo.
Go away. This is... Now tell me about it.
Oh, I'll be fucked if I know what bloody happened.
Gearbox works.
Oh, tell me.
Now we've just passed the first time control and on the way to the next, and driving up a slight incline, and bang, crash, scrape, back wheels locked up, and my kangaroo came to a dead stop. Don't know whether it's the gearbox or the diff.
You're not out of the race yet?
No, at the moment I think we're fucked.
On these wacky races, some people sleep sitting up, some people drive with an iron will never to let their partner take the wheel. Michele is determined to do the whole drive herself, and some people get flirted with.
We still get people smiling at us, waving at us.
Yeah. be Mr. Cool in his shades. Hi, hello. English? Yeah, good. Look at his gold teeth. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Whoops. Bye. Oh, message for you. Control.
Can you say hi to Ian and Andy? Hi guys.
118, 118. Hello, 118.
Hello.
How are your wheels today?
Yeah, they're very good. No punches.
1635. From 118, 118. And look, she's put a little note on here saying, please come to my room tonight. You see that?
This is what the girls get. What's it like for the boys?
Young man, has anyone mentioned how good you look in that hat? Which one? You're not actually wearing it. Now you see it, now you don't. Can you smile at that girl with your eyes as well? Yeah. Hello. Morning. That one. It worked. Did it? Hello, girls. Nothing wrong with that, Mr. Turner. There's no point asking him who ate all the pies. Now let's just... He stopped filming the crumpet. Hello, girls. Don't be shy. Girls, you're talking wave to the camera. Can you wave to the camera, please? Not liking this traffic. Although Adam is, he's getting all the birds on film. There we go. Oh, hello. Smile, can you make her smile? Can you wave to the camera? Oh! Do that again, do it again. Whoa! Bloody hell, fire. Nice bit of local fashion there. Hello, Jane. Come and give a real man a kiss. Come and give a real man a kiss. Not that son of puff. Get over it. Hang on, then.
Next, after 5 crazy weeks, we'll finally get to the finish. And on the streets of Paris, everyone will go just a bit bananas.
The official book of the Peking to Paris is out now, published by Veloci at $29.99. Check out pekingparis.com for further information.